So, you know, I never realized this before. I'm not big on these tuners, even though both of my son-in-laws and both of them are named Ryan. Hey, Mr. Swinger, that's why I will never forget your name. Both my son-in-laws are named Ryan. And one has the Genesis, one has the Audi TT. I'll tell you, those fucking cars go like a motherfucker on the highway. They can both run a pretty decent quarter mile, but that's just not my thing. Anyway, I gotta put this away here so I don't get bagged by YouTube for another copyright shit. This is seen after cops chase him out after Brian O'Connor blows the welds on his intake with that 100 shot of NOS. You know, and barely loses to Dom. Dom's on the run, Brian O'Connor picks him up. And you notice at the end of that race, his hood gets popped, it's steaming like a motherfucker. Steaming like a motherfucker. The engine's shut. Like Dom says, now me and the Mad Professor gotta replace all the piston rings that you fried. Right? Engine's fucking trashed. Then he jumps in it now and that fucking thing's running fine. It's going like a motherfucker, getting Dom away from the cops. Now he's gonna meet up with that fucking Tran guy at a Chinese restaurant. They're gonna shoot it. It's gonna yell, NOS! And it fucking blows up and jumps off the ground. Yeah, only in the fucking movies. Anyway, I gotta pull this away. Oh, the Z28 found a home. Oh, and seeing Sanford likes to make a video petting this little puppy. Yeah, I'll show you what I have here. I think some of you saw this in the past. This is Cow. Yeah, it's a real cobra. A real cobra. And that's Sammy the scorpion. And Gary the green pit viper. Three very deadly creatures. I got these in Tijuana a long time ago when I first arrived at Camp Pendleton. When I got my first weekend pass, and me and a few of the guys went down to Tijuana, which was close by, and, you know, bought a few trinkets, some formaldehyde. These things are fucking old, man. I don't know how the fuck they got these, especially that scorpion. This guy here, all uncoiled, he's about 3 feet long.
Let's go.
Let me see his head. His little tongue sticking out.
I'll see you in the desert next month.
Yeah, Z28 found a home here.
Uh,
Over by the sea, man. Seashells. They're plentiful. Yeah, I got these bad boys. Long time ago. Tijuana, first time. You know what they say? Screwed, blued, and tattooed. Yeah, I got screwed. Got blued, too. I even saw a donkey show. Yes, the infamous donkey show. Oh yeah, in a back room. I felt bad for that poor fucking donkey. It must have been so humiliated when I realized it didn't have enough to satisfy that fucking girl. She was fucking crazy, let me tell you. Anyway, I never really noticed that before. You know? The engine's fucking blown. Then suddenly, things running great when he picks up Dom after he leaves his fucking Mazda RX-7 in a parking garage, walking away from the cops. Brian O'Connor, it's really a cop, picks him up. Brian Earl Spillner. You know? Hey, you see Dom lately? Seen that dude lately? Looks like he's living his life a quarter pounder with cheese at a fucking time. Vin Diesel. Turned into a fat fuck, let me tell you. Anyway, figured I'd run that by you, see if any of you ever noticed that. And I don't have a... I miss having Uncle Felix jump in on videos with me from time to time. I really do. All I can show you is Cow the Cobra. You can't really see him good. He's got his little tongue out, his eyes are open. Sammy the Scorpion and Gary the Green Tree Pit Viper. Okay, here we go. This is where Brian starts to get it on with Vin Diesel's sister. Hey, I'd pop her too. Okay, good night.